Before we get started with today's video, I feel like I have to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I did decorate early for fall and Halloween. The air is getting so much nicer here and I have been loving it. It honestly is starting to feel like fall. It's September and I feel like I deserve to decorate early. It has been quite the year and this makes me so happy. Hey everyone, my name's Dabney. Welcome back to my channel. I have not posted on here since I did the Enchanted by Nature trailer reaction, so it's been some time, but I'm excited to be back. I want to start posting more. I know I say that every time, but I would like to get back into it. I'm just a lot more active over on Twitch than I am here, but I am really excited for today's video because we're doing another trailer reaction and it is for the new expansion pack Adventure Awaits. The teaser the other day, honestly, I am so excited for this pack. Even just from the teaser, we know that we're getting stationary bikes, we know that we're getting kayaking, your Sims can woohoo in the water, like the open water. I feel like this is going to be a fun pack and I'm really looking forward to it. The trailer literally comes out in just a few minutes, so I'm really excited to sit back, watch the trailer, and react for you all today, and I'm excited to see what you guys think. Anyway, my friends, let's get into this trailer reaction. I have to say, one of the things that I've been really loving with these later trailers is the very fun video that they play right before the trailer starts, where you get a little bit of a glimpse into the world. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on. Wait, there's things happening. Fun awaits you. Wait, it talked about a camp. Oh? What is going on? Is it like a geyser in the middle? Oh, that is so cool. I love that. I love the world already. I love the difference between the mountain ranges and having the more beach and island vibes. Oh my God, why am I so nervous? Oh my God, they're kayaking. Jellyfish. Oh my gosh. They're bug catching. Oh, they're bug catching. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. A water slide. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. A diving board. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, a camp. Oh. Oh my gosh. Paper airplane. Imaginary friends are back. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so overwhelmed. Oh my God. We can wait, hold on. We can make our own jungle gym. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's like hide and seek. Oh my God. Oh, that was scary. I was a little scared just for a second. Happy camper. Oh, and he's a camp director. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. A blender? Oh my God. Schedule a getaway? Wait, can you schedule vacations now? Competitive? Look at that stationary bike. Oh my gosh. Ooh, a spin class. They're lifting weights. They're lifting weights. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. Oh my God. Dawn, please. Please. They're so over you right now. They're so over you. Oh my, wait, they're walking down a dock. It's on the water. Wait, what's this? Is this Love Island? Oh, what? Create and customize venues, design your own getaway. Gameplay trailer September 10. Look at the cute wait, hold on. October 2nd? That's less than a month away. Oh, I will definitely be pre-ordering this pack. You mark my words. Oh my God. There is a lot to talk about. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hi. I have calmed a little bit down from what we witnessed in this trailer, there were so many things that I picked up on that were things that I have wanted in The Sims for so long, such as more jungle gym equipment for kids. I really wanted bug catching back. I really wanted to have a water slide in the game, just a slide in general. There were a lot of things that we need to dissect and talk about because I'm very, very excited for this pack. First off, kayaking. The way that I've always wanted more for your Sims to be able to do in the water. When we got island living, I loved being able to go out on the boat, being able to go out on the aqua zip. I loved going deep diving with my Sims. It's something that I still love to do today because I think it's so fun, but I've always wanted something a little bit different than that, and kayaking is not something that I expected The Sims to add, but something that I'm really looking forward to. Okay, the jellyfish, I feel like this is going to be a fun spot for your Sims to go to. Maybe there's going to be like a festival here because I've noticed that a lot of the Sims are wearing jellyfish on their head. So maybe it's like a cute little jellyfish hat. It's also like feels very mystical, so maybe like the jellyfish, like maybe there's like a benefit to coming into this type of water. I think that's really cool. I love this. So I'm wondering, this is something that I was speculating with my chat the other day over on Twitch. We were talking about it after the teaser came out. We were talking about the world, and I was wondering if this was going to be a world where your Sims could live on the water. But I think it's really cool that your Sims can now, you don't need a diving board for this. It looks like your Sims can just like freely dive off the pier, off the dock, and I think that is so cool. I can see the archery in the background, the mountains, the trees. I am so excited for this. Okay, so this was one of the things from the teaser that they gave us the other day was the stationary bikes, and I don't even think I remember seeing this in the trailer and just so overwhelmed. I think I blacked out during the trailer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I blacked out. The bug catching. I was like, I didn't think it was going to happen. I really did not think that we were gonna get bug catching back in The Sims. In Sims 2, I loved being able to catch the lightning bugs during the summer. I thought that was so fun. I loved the aspect of being able to catch the butterflies. It was just something that was so cute that you didn't think that you wanted in the game, but was something that was really fun. And they brought back bug catching, which is so cute. It looks like down here that there's going to be, I don't know if it comes with the shorts or with the outfit or if it's something entirely different, but it looks like the kids have band-aids on. Okay, so this is something that I have a question about because we were talking about the other day in my stream. But the watchtower we were talking about, I'm like, I wonder if there's a new career that comes with like maybe being like a forest ranger. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but I think that could be really cool. So I'm wondering if maybe it's like a park ranger or a forest ranger. So when they were loading into the trailer and we were waiting for like those couple minutes before it started, the screen started to shake. I was like, is there gonna be like a new volcano in this world? They added like this really cool geyser, and it looks like your Sims can come here and like take a photo with it. It looks like they can visit it. I always love those little random things that you find in a Sims world that you don't expect to be there. Like, it's so fun. I love that they do things like that. I feel like there's a lot to talk about here. For starters, I think the biggest thing that we need to talk about is that there is a water slide. There's a water slide. We've got a water slide, there's a diving board, and then over here, I didn't even notice this at first, but they're bringing back imaginary friends. I never got to experience Sims 3 fully because my computer could never handle the game at all, but I knew that it was a really big aspect in the Sims 3 because I have friends that play it all the time and I love watching their streams, and that was one thing that was mentioned a lot, is that one of the fun aspects with Sims 3 is that there was an imaginary friend, and a lot of people in the community really wanted it back. And the screened in windows and door look so cool. I've always wanted stuff like that. We got a little bit of that with the Greenhouse Haven kit, but I really wanted to have more of that because growing up, I always went to my grandparents' house all the time, and their old house used to have a screened in patio area, which I love, so you could go out there and hang out when it was raining. And I absolutely loved that aspect of their house. So I love that I could try to recreate that in The Sims. I have a serious question. So we have vacations in The Sims. Your Sims can go on them, but now you can schedule your vacation. You can schedule your getaway. I don't think you understand how excited I am that you can not only schedule a vacation ahead of time, but this also means that if your Sims get married, you could schedule a vacation as if it was their honeymoon. What I loved about Sims 2 is that right after your Sims got married, they would go on a honeymoon. And I've always wanted that back in The Sims because I thought that was so realistic and it was so fun. Okay, we're getting camping. More so, like, I know that we already have camping, but we're getting like an actual place that your Sims kids can go to. Your Sims kids can actually go to camp. That is such a cool concept, and I did not think we were going to get that in The Sims. I'm curious how this is going to work. I would love to get some more info on how this aspect of the game is going to work, because it's obviously something that you can go and interact with. So I don't know if it's like a vacation thing, if it's an actual like camp your Sims kids can go to for a few days. But Camp Gibby Gibby, that is so cute. cute. I'm so excited. Okay, so it definitely feels like those camp vibes. So it looks like there's only kids here. They've got all these new bunk beds to sleep in. There's arts and crafts. They're throwing a paper airplane. It really does feel like a camp, and I am so here for it. It also looks like there's like a new game console as well. That is going to be so cool. I'm really looking forward to that. New arts and craft table. That's going to be so fun. I love all the different paintings that I see. There's like a new bookshelf or shelf over here where it looks like they've got games. There's a plant. Maybe there's some books. I think that's really cool. This was in the teaser and we were wondering what this was. I'm wondering if this is like a little thing for the bugs to go in. So what if you could catch a caterpillar and it turns into a butterfly? We got caterpillars when I was in school. Never loved the smell, but we did that before where we'd get caterpillars and we'd watch them grow over time into a butterfly and then we would release them. I wonder if maybe that's what that is or if it's just for like bugs in general. And then imaginary friends are coming back. Gotta say, I loved the little version more than I love this version because this version kind of creeps me out just a little bit, but at the same time, I think it's really cool that imaginary friends are coming back. I just love that they're adding more stuff for kids to do because even though that kids have a lot more stuff to do than even toddlers and infants, which I would love to see more for them as well. I just love that kids are finally getting more because the kids stuff pack that we got was really cool. I loved being able to get that, customize their rooms, get a new game for them, but this really feels like we're going to actually have more for kids to do because teens are basically young adults and they can start dating. You can go to high school with them with high school years. Kids, you don't really get to do much with them. It kind of just feels it's very repetitive. This feels like we're going to be getting something to make it more exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm still really speechless about this. So never in my wildest dreams did I think we were going to be getting something like this. I always thought maybe eventually a standalone slide, maybe in The Sims, but I always thought that was such a far off idea that we were never going to be getting. Never did I think we'd be able to get this. This is a customizable jungle gym that you get to create. I'm really, really curious how this is going to work. I'm wondering how many little bits and pieces you get because it looks like you can really customize it. There's a tunnel that they can climb through. There's a slide. I think I'm more excited that we're getting slides. Also, customizable jungle gym seems really cool. Like, look how big you can make it. So there's tunnels, you've got regular slides, you've got the big tunnel slide, which I always loved as a kid. I thought that was so fun. This little thing, I never knew what this was called ever, but I loved having those on my jungle gym. And look at all the colors as well. These things we always used to have at the playground. There's never a playground that I went to that did not have this. And I always thought it was so fun to see how fast you could spin them. I loved that so much. Look at that. They're sliding, playing rock, paper, scissors. Also, sorry for the freeze frame. That's scary. This was also really cool. So you can play hide and go seek now. I really do love that kids are going to be getting more with this pack. I'm so excited about that. Also, archery. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. I'm really looking forward to archery. That's going to be so fun. Also, I love that you are following along with him as a kid and then you can see him as a camp director. So obviously, your Sims can go to camp as kids, but you can also be a camp director. I'm really, really curious to see how this is all going to work because I'm really confused, but I'm looking forward to it. I just need a little bit more info for sure. Also, I love this new collage of artwork. Also, this one is off-centered a little bit, and I love that detail. I think that is really fun. I'm assuming that this is going to be a collage together. This right here, it looks like we're getting like more arts and crafts, clutter items, but there's also a fortune teller. I used to have those so much as a kid. I loved making them. I thought they were so fun to play with. It was like the biggest thing on the playground is if you had one and it told you your future. I really thought I was going to be getting rich. Did not happen. Also, a blender. There's a blender. There's also this new like little cubby area where your Sims can put like backpacks, shoes, like when you come in. I think that's really cool. There's also like a little archery trophy over here, I think. Oh my gosh. The blender. I know she's on her last straw with that, by the way. The blender. Yeah, see, this kind of looks like an archery trophy over here, which would be really cool if there's like competitions that they could participate in. But a blender, I love how this world looks. It's so beautiful. I love like the modern cabin kind of feel. I love being down by the water. I think this is so cool. I love the way that this looks. It kind of feels like a resort in a way because you've got the pool in the middle, then you've got like the main hub, and then these look like different houses that your Sims can vacation in. So are we getting hotels or like something like that? But being able to be competitive, the spin class, I love that. Lifting weights, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Now, listen, I know that we already have diving boards in The Sims, but I freaked out more because this is not what we have in The Sims. We don't have dive time. We don't have diving boards that look like this, like more simple ones, because we have diving boards, but they're a little bit much. These are just more simple. Okay. We have to talk about this. I was like, we're sure that's not happening. It's a camping. It's not going to be Love Island. Love Highland, and you're in this big house on the water. First off, I think that's really cool that you can live on the water, so it's obvious that you can. I want to know more about how this is all going to work because it looks a little bit different than Sulani, but I am looking forward to this because I think that's really cool. But it's literally a dating show. Look at this, a challenge modifier. So I wonder if it's more than just like a romantic competition. I wonder if there's other competitions that you can create for your Sims to do. I need an explanation. That is so funny. That is so funny. Also, the hot tub on the water, that's really cool. And I didn't even notice this because again, I blacked out for like the entirety of this trailer. That's a sunken hot tub. Sims 2 vibes. That's exactly what I'm getting here. But like, look at this. It's literally Love Island. Like, hello? Also, are they in a baking competition? If you can make competitions for your Sims, can you make a baking competition? I just can't believe this. The Love Island thing is kind of funny. Okay, so gameplay trailer comes out September 10th, which is literally next week and also right before I leave for my vacation. I'm going to take some much needed time off, but oh my gosh. I'm so excited. You guys, I'm honestly getting really excited for this pack and I need it in my hands now. I am so excited. It just has so many things that I have wanted in The Sims for so long. And I feel like I'm finally getting stuff that are little things that I have enjoyed in past Sims games that I have loved. And we're getting it. I'm so excited right now. Okay, so it does look like they have the blog post out, which is really nice to have because usually in the past, sometimes it's taken over an hour to get the blog post to actually work, but I'm glad that it's up and going so we can read through it and find out a little bit more info about this pack. Welcome Simmers of all ages to Gibby Point, a new and wonderful world bursting with play, discovery, and adventure at every turn. Many years ago, before it was inhabited, a great wave rushed through Gibby Point to create a lush and fertile landscape. It became home to jellyfish, glowworms, and plumbirds. It's also where the world's largest geyser, unusual caves of crystal, and bioluminescent bay were formed. Wait, hold on, that's so fun. But it was more than these unusual creatures and natural wonders that drew Sims from all over to Gibby Point. Here, adventure can be found around every corner. Embrace the spirit of childhood and carry it in a bold, adventurous life. Meet new Sims, uncover quests, explore new sites, discover getaways like kids camp, fitness retreat, or even a romantic contest. Gibby Point is also the world in which we're excited to introduce the new getaway system with custom venues and getaway planner. Expand childhood content, including new sentiments, new playground builder, new activities, traits, careers, objects, challenges, and more. Oh my gosh. So new sentiments are going to be coming to Sims 4, which I love sentiments. I think they're so fun. I think they add a lot more to the game and just make your Sims so much more realistic and more fun to play with. So what do you say? Are you ready to explore the Sims 4 Adventure Waits expansion pack and getaway to see exactly what you've been missing? 3 thrilling new neighborhoods await you in Gibby Point. Wanderwood Wilds is a leafy haven laced with forest trails, erupting geysers, and a whisper of mystery. Ooh, I love a good mystery in The Sims. Crystal Valley is where sparkling rock formations ignite the imagination, and Jellyfish Junction is a waterfront wonderland with a glistening lagoon and locals who adore their jellyfish. That is so cool. Every adventure bribing neighborhood in Gibby Point is anchored by its own unforgettable getaway. Sims can fish in mountain streams and swap campfire stories at Camp Gibby and Wanderwood Wilds, recharge body and mind at Revive and Thrive in Jellyfish Junction, or spark romance at the cozy retreat of Love Highland in Crystal Valley. It'll be hard to choose your getaway and even harder to leave. Oh my gosh. I love the way that they highlighted this. So you've got the geyser, you've got the jellyfish, you've got the camp, and also this looks a little bit different. So in this one, it kind of looks like they've got those little items that you can use. Like a lot of people use this when they're looking through like sand and stuff, I believe. So you can like kind of pick up stuff in the sand and then shake out the sand. And sometimes you can find seashells. Sometimes you can find like little trinkets that were lost in the sand. That's what this kind of reminds me of. Sims can also unwind at boardwalk festivals. Ooh, more festivals. Oh, and I love that. Boardwalk festivals. Grab the controller of a retro gaming console. Catch butterflies and accept quests from the curious local who may actually be the last surviving large plumbird to roam Gibby Point. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Wait, I'm excited. For the young and young at heart, the magic of play begins in childhood, and adventure awaits child Sims can shape their personality and skills through formative moments. Ooh. New traits and evolving childhood sentiments that influence experience well into adulthood. I love that they're expanding on sentiments more. I think that'll be really fun and really, really useful. Let young Sims explore papercraft, archery, diving, and even entomology, or build sprawling modular playgrounds to make adventure time even more thrilling. They can also enjoy classic games like hide and seek or rock, paper, scissors and take on challenges that build both confidence and connections. That is so cool. If your child sim isn't the cool kid on the block, a new kind focus aspiration in the pack, and they're having trouble making friends, try an imaginary one. That's right, chat. Imaginary friends are here. Choose from 4 distinct dolls and 4 unique personalities, including goofball, creative, competitive, and evil. Ooh, interesting. Each one will interact and bond with their sim in their own special and possible chaotic way. Caution, evil friends do not come with extra smoke detectors. Oh, goodness gracious. For adult Sims in Gibby Point, wrinkles and gray hair may be optional. Playtime, however, is not. And this place is full of adventure, thrill, and new activities like kayaking, water sliding, and workout at the fitness center. For truly outdoorsy, the new park worker there's a park worker career. For the truly outdoorsy, the new park worker career offers 2 paths: camp counselor and park ranger. I was right. Perfect for keeping adventure alive year round. So camp counselor kind of feels like it's going to be a playable career. So it makes me wonder if it's like a day-to-day thing. So can your kids go there, but then you can also go there as a camp counselor? I'll be curious to see how that is gonna work. If you build it, they will come. Love the reference, by the way, Sims team. Love the reference. If the 3 established getaways don't fill your adventure cup, you can design your own and play by your own rules. With new features, custom venues, and getaway system. You can craft unique escapes for your Sims and their friends. Getaways can last a day or more and be anything from restful to challenging. Schedule activities that help your Sims recharge and maybe meet new friends. You can even apply rules to your getaway. For example, for those who love reality dating shows, Love Island. Elimination rules will have Sims competing to outlast each other. Build and decorate your unique custom venues however you want. Decide what kinds of activities are available there and share it to the gallery for others to enjoy. Oh my gosh. And what's a getaway without an itinerary? With the getaway planner, you can mix and match activities. Test your Sims mettle with fitness challenges using the new spin bikes and free weights. Win or lose, the new competitive trait will determine just how gracious or salty they are about the outcome. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited for this pack. I'm so excited. I feel like I blacked out a lot with that trailer, but I loved going back in to dive in to discover all of the stuff that this pack has to offer, as well as being able to read the blog post a lot earlier on than normal and getting a bit more info. The world just seems so fun. I love the builds that I saw. I love that they collaborated with so many lovely, lovely creators in the Sims community. There's just so much to talk about. New diving boards, we're getting a water slide. You can make your own jungle equipment. You can create your own getaways. There's your own competitions you can do. There seems to be like a lot of things that we're going to be able to control with this pack, which is really cool, because as Simmers, having a choice to be able to create your own wedding, to plan your own funeral for your Sims, as well as control your own date for your Sims. I like that we're getting the option to have more play with that. I like that we're going to be able to have more with that. Like being able to create your own vacation is something that I'm looking forward to, because I can actually like force myself to give stuff for my Sims to do, which will be fun, because now it's just like, oh, they just go there. Like sometimes when I would send my Sims to Granite Falls, I'm like, okay, I guess you guys can go hiking. When you go to Sulani, it's like, okay, you can hang out by the water. It just kind of feels like there's going to be more activities for your Sims to do, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really excited to look for the cross-pat gameplay that's going to come from this. There's still a lot to the unknown that we don't know about, and the gameplay trailer is going to reveal a lot of that, as well as all the early content that's going to be coming out from Simmers who have the really early access. Anyway, to wrap it all up, my friends, I hope that you guys enjoyed this trailer reaction and this breakdown. I feel like there's still some unanswered questions that we're definitely going to be getting with the gameplay trailer, as well as future blog posts, and I cannot wait to see more. If you guys want to see more from me, I will leave all my information down below, but I stream 5 to sometimes 6 days a week over on Twitch. We play mostly The Sims. It is 98% Sims and like 2% other cozy games, but I will be live today when this video is going up, and I will be building a cute little cabin for my Sims, and I will be building in The Sims today, as well as talking more about this pack, talking about the blog post, all that kind of fun stuff. So if you want to see more from me, like I said, All the info will be linked down below. And my friends, thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments, your reviews. What do you think of the pack so far, just from the trailer? Leave all that kind of stuff down below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more from me. Follow on the socials. Like I said, everything is linked down below there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I cannot wait to catch you guys next time with a new video. Bye, everyone.